Hey party people, Andrew hanging out here at GUNSTOCK23 with Luke from Heliconcepts. I just got to take a ride in a helicopter, which I've done before, but I never got to shoot out of one, and that was a lot of fun. What do you guys do?
So primarily we started this company doing ranch work and agricultural. A buddy of mine and I started it. He's not here today with us due to some personal reasons, but we grew up on a grass-fed beef ranch, and I always loved flying and we hated feral hogs. And so we killed them a bunch, and when I got old enough, I started flying. Got my license when I was 17. Been flying ever since. I became an instructor at 21 and worked through that and kind of built my flying career. After that, we started thinking about how we could tie our passions together, and everybody knows in Texas, helicopter hog hunting is kind of the most unique thing you can do in this state. You can't do it anywhere else besides maybe Oklahoma sometimes. And so we decided to start a company. And we were just, two young guys, and I tell you, we went to about 15 different banks, and every single one of them kind of laughed us off when we were trying to get approved for that. But we went to one guy, and I'll name drop him. He's Buckholz State Bank. We love him. He told us on our first phone call, he said that he's going to tell us no, but that he'll let us try to prove him wrong and try to convince him. Okay. So about 6 months through that, we actually convinced him. We came up with the cash for a down payment, and we got our Raven 2 R44. This thing has served us well. We got it and started doing work for ranches. We were doing hog control. Initially, we weren't taking customers up shooting. It was kind of our own people, and we were treating it more like an exterminator service. And then, we'd take the ranchers up and their friends, and it kind of spread out. Kind of went crazy from there. A buddy of mine, Halsey, told me that we're going to start this company doing one thing and we're going to end up doing something completely different. And so while we still do a lot of the hog hunting, it's kind of shifted off, and we're still working with those ranches. But now we've gotten into the aerial gunnery scene, where we're coming to these events and we're providing helicopter shooting. This is about as affordable as you can get it, but it's a way people can access shooting from a helicopter. Yeah. Before aerial gunnery at these events.
Well, I know another way that you could do it for free.
Yeah, but that way takes a lot of your time.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people watching this and a lot of people who are around us have done that. We'll get guys we think we're cool, and they shot out of Hueys in Vietnam. So we stay humble with that. But for the most part, if you're just a random Joe and you wanted to shoot out of a helicopter, a hog hunt's going to cost you thousands of dollars an hour. Versus you can come out of here, get a taste of it, cross an item off your bucket list and have a really good time.
It was so fun. It was a lot of fun. And I mentioned I have been in helicopters before, but that one's smaller and lighter, and we were way closer to the ground most of the time. I never got to do any cool guy stuff. I never got to. I asked you if it's okay if I can put my foot out because I always wanted to do that. I wasn't allowed to.
Yeah.
It was. Every part of it was an absolute blast, and thank you for allowing us.
Yeah, of course.
Can you tell us a little bit about the helicopter and how it works, and
Yeah, so this specifically is a 2006 Robinson R44 Raven 2 helicopter. Raven 2 versus Raven 1 is just fuel injected versus carbureted. We prefer the fuel injected, has less of an issue in the cold.
So this is a piston engine.
This is a piston engine, so we could take a look at it a little closer, but this is a 6-cylinder piston engine. And I love piston engines. I'm sure you're used to flying around in like a Blackhawk or something, huh?
And Blackhawks and Chinooks, yeah.
So a lot of people ask us, are we going to get into little birds and that kind of stuff? And we are planning on moving that direction for certain things, but aerial gunnery and hog hunting will always stay with the Robinson and the piston.
This is not just a lower cost helicopter, but a lower cost per flight hour, right?
It is, because the piston engine is a lot simpler to kind of work on. We can keep our maintenance cost down, our fuel burn cost down, but really the biggest reason we stay with the pistons is power availability. So with a jet engine helicopter, just like any jet engine, it has to spool up to give you power.
Yeah.
When we're low level and we're flying around with this, we're trying to be as safe as possible. And the piston engine just gives us power instantly. We can get 100% power before we can even use it. And so we feel it's safer because if anything were to occur and we need to use that power, it's available to us instantly.
So if I want to take a tour with you guys, where can I do that?
So we're based out of Georgetown, Texas, which is just about 45 minutes north of Austin. But we travel all around. We've been just about everywhere in Texas. This upcoming month, actually, October 7th, we're going to be in Seguin, Texas, flying at Guns of America Guntoberfest. That's going to be fun. You'll get a chance to fly in this and shoot some guns. Then after that, on October 21st, we'll be kind of west of Houston at HTX Tactical's Range Day on the 21st, and that's going to be a blast too.
Okay. What's your website?
Our website is www.heli-concepts.com.
Heli-concepts.com.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you for flying with us.
Dude, thank you for coming. Even if I didn't get a chance to fly with you, just having you here and back and forth all day just raised the level of excitement and fun.
Oh, it gets smiles on people's faces. That's what we like.
So much fun. I got to sit here and watch several iterations of people cycling through, and every single person got off that aircraft with a giant grin on their face.
Yeah.
You guys should have seen it. You should have been here. I wish you were here. But
We'll
you're
be at
going
the
to
next
here
one
next year, right? I love you.